Hey YouTube friends, this is Larry Hunter coming at you again, bringing you words that encourage and thoughts that inspire. And I wanted to ask you today about, or talk rather about having faith in God. Have you had friends come up to you before and you basically share with them something you're going through, and their response to you is, man, you need to trust God. You need to have faith in God. Well, how many of you know that it's not always as easy to do that as it is to say it? Well, it doesn't have to be that hard though. How do I have faith in God? How am I able to increase my faith in God? Well, let me give you an example from my own life. Beautiful day today. I got out on the bike and rode for quite a while, and it's just a very nice day. It's in the 80s today, 80 degrees. I remember a number of months ago I did the same thing, and man, I came home and I was out of it. I was hungry, thirsty, tired, could barely make it around. And man, I'm just around the house and I'm going to eat up everything, but then I remembered we didn't get out and make groceries yet. So in the middle of my wondering what am I going to do now, I get a text message from Deborah. And Deborah says, hey, I'm on the way home, thinking about stopping by Bojangles. You want anything? I looked at that text. Well, yeah. So I responded to her and I asked her if she could bring me a three-piece chicken dinner home with her, and she said yeah. And we finished the text. You know, after we got off that text, I was so hyped. I was excited. I had new energy. I was like, had a pep in my step. And guess what? I even went to the bathroom and washed my hands in preparation for the food that I'm about to consume. Huh? Well, look at here. I don't see any food yet. I can't smell that fried chicken yet, right? Well, how is it, though, that I just had such faith in her that I was going to have fried chicken soon because she said so? You know why? Two things. One reason is because, man, we've been married over 30 years. She's not around, so I can't tell you exactly down to the minute like she can, but we have been married over 30 years, all right? So we've been married over 30 years, and we know each other. We've been hanging out for quite a while, right? That's one reason why I can easily have faith in what she says. The second thing is that this is not the first time that she said she was going to do something for me, and she did it. You know, smaller things all through the years. I've had the experience of seeing that she keeps her word. Well, cool, that helps me now that she says something like she's going to bring me 3 pieces of chicken. I'm like, I know she's going to do that. I believe that. It's easy to trust her. Now, God wants us to do the same way. Guess what? And God has written to us a whole book full of text messages. Huh? And in these text messages, he promises all types of things to us. And all he wants us to do is believe what he said. Well, how do I believe what he says? The very same way. Number one, spending more time with God. Spending time with him on the regularly. James 4 verse 8 says, draw near to him and he will draw near to you. Okay, so as I spend more time with God, I get to know him, I get to know how he rolls, and it's easier for me to have faith in something that he might promise me. The second thing is that I trust God in smaller things. I mean, next time I'm going to go to the store, I ask him to make it so that when I get there, there's a parking space available for me. The next time I get a headache, instead of just jumping and taking a Tylenol or whatever I would take, I say, Lord, this time I'm going to trust you. I ask you to rid me of this headache, and I believe you for it, without medication. Okay? So I trust him in the smaller things, and it gives him a chance to show his faithfulness to me, so that then when something bigger comes up, it's easier for me to trust him. Or rather, when he sends me a text message, all I need are the words. I can just trust that, and then know that it's going to be okay. Okay? So that's what I have for you today. How can I trust God? How can I increase my faith in God? By spending time with him, and also by trusting him in the smaller things now, so that later on down the road it's going to be easier to trust him in other things, and that you can trust his text messages. Okay? Well, God bless you. Here's Larry Hunter. I want you to have a beautiful day in the Lord, and I always want you to remember this, that in him you win. God bless you. We'll see you next time.